Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is TBR Schmitt and this is my wife Samantha.
Hello.
And today we're watching episode 5 of Reacher. What'd you think of the last episode?
I'm loving this series.
Yeah.
The last episode was, I feel like, more personal for Reacher.
Everything got more personal. I mean, obviously Joe dying makes it very personal. And now pretty much Joe's girlfriend dies.
Yeah.
And the look on Reacher's face, he already wanted to kill everyone. Now he really looks like he wants to kill everyone.
Yeah, no, there's a lot of revenge out there coming for a lot of people.
Yeah.
Obviously, things escalated relationship-wise between Reacher and Roscoe. So there's a lot going on, but really enjoying the series. It's very fast-paced and a ton of mystery, which is something that we both love.
Yeah, so definitely excited to see what happens next. I mean, our team of 3 is kind of lost right now. You know, it was definitely a losing effort from the last episode. So we're going to have to see how they can kind of pull themselves back together and find some sort of lead to go after.
Right, because along with Joe's girlfriend dying, they lost all of the papers that she was bringing.
Yeah, so I'm sure that would have been huge to have. So they might need to get it back somehow.
Yeah, and I feel like this is a lot bigger than even we thought, and we thought it was pretty big to begin with.
Yeah, I don't think it's just, you know, an event in Margrave. I think it's a much more maybe global type of situation going on.
Yeah.
So I'm excited.
Me too.
So if you'd like to see the full-length reaction to this, as well as everything else that we reacted to, the link to our Patreon is in the description. If you'd like to interact with us on our Instagrams, Twitch, or Twitter, all those links are in the description as well. And with that, let's get into the episode.
With hundreds of successful search and seizures of contraband, including...
What are they talking about?
We shouldn't have left her. Just lying dead there.
We couldn't stick around.
The only way to make Molly Beth's death mean something is by catching whoever killed her. Can't do that if we're shot dead by crooked cops.
Yeah, they had to get out of there. Oh no, stop the car.
This is gonna be the final straw if there's something up with this dog.
Yeah.
Long story, be right back.
It's okay. Collar's cutting him.
Doesn't deserve this.
Told you to stay off my property!
Seriously?
No way, put it on him.
Let's see how you like it.
Aww.
Take the dog to a no-kill shelter, then drop me off at Hubble's. Last car they gave me is full of bullet holes. Need a new one.
Just gonna take another one of their cars. What's this one?
That'll do.
Is that Bentley?
That's inconspicuous.
Oh, he's gonna question how much animal feed you need for this many cows. He's not letting this go.
How come your owner's buying you and your pals so much feed? A lot of help you are.
Oh.
Yeah. So it's not from where Joe got killed, it's from here. Whoa.
Shit.
Damn it, Reacher.
There was a jury summons in the fucking mailbox.
Do they do that? I just got summoned for jury duty. Oh, man.
Yeah, right?
Look, it's the war criminal. Hey, you hungry? I'll buy you a meal, man. The guy that I was talking to you about. Both play college football. You played one game for Army. You couldn't hack it.
He is pushing it.
They kicked me off.
What for?
Being too violent.
Too violent for football?
What kind of man are you? A stupid man? A bitter man? An insecure, spoiled rich boy hiding behind daddy's money?
Reacher's done.
I really want to know what kind of man enjoys intimidating a woman half his size. A woman who, by the way, is beyond intimidation. You knew I'd see your truck right outside. A work truck whose bed's never had anything in it other than a keg.
Oh, wow.
But know what you don't know?
What's that?
What it feels like when I hit you. Because if you did, you never would have picked up that paint can.
Let me tell you something about Roscoe Conklin.
Oh.
That little cock tease.
my God.
Drop it.
Hey, I never liked you, Dawson. Don't make me prove it.
Drop the knife.
Oh, thank God they showed up.
Since the moment this man arrived at Margrave, there's been nothing but violence. Get him out of here.
Last time I checked, you were my boss.
If you keep digging for water under the outhouse, you ain't gonna find nothing you could drink.
Are you the outhouse?
Junior and the boys were just minding their own business when this guy came in and started tearing up the place.
Thank you, Earl.
Fuck you, Earl.
Roscoe, take Reacher outside.
See you soon, Junior.
You gonna arrest him for spray painting her car?
Yeah, right?
Molly Beth died because she cared about a Reacher.
I mean, that was about Roscoe, but it was also about Reacher just at a boiling point.
Got the report mixed up with something else. Motherfucker, fuck you!
Easy. What's going on?
Teal just fired me.
Whoa.
He's not gonna have shoddy work muck it up and then he shit-canned me.
He starts pulling up files to check on your work. He's getting suspicious.
I'm not handing him my gun.
With all that's going on, I wouldn't want you to.
Yeah, right?
The lawsuit lets me ask for discovery about KJ for character impeachment. Maybe Kleiner's books. They don't want that.
Dang, Reacher.
So it's down to Gray's files.
He didn't leave anything behind.
But he left you as Desert Eagle. People thinking about suicide normally give away their prized possessions right before they take their lives, not a full year prior.
Oh. That box then?
I want to see the box it came in.
Yeah.
Just be careful with it. It means a lot to me.
It's gonna smash it.
Yeah, I was like, I feel like he's gonna rip it open.
Oh. A key. I thought it was gonna be a USB.
The only places Gray spent time were the station and his house.
Something at the station.
You said Gray used to get his hair cut once a week.
Yeah.
Why does a man with hardly any hair need a weekly trim?
Oh.
Gray told me to get us to nobody but you.
Oh.
He wanted you to know that he was proud of his girl.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
That's a lot of paperwork.
Kleiner has 116 cattle, all bought at once.
Oh my God, here we go with the cows again.
It's a hell of a lot of animal.
feed.
When does a family farm become a commercial farm in Georgia?
This is not a lead.
Humor me.
116?
When my uncle got up to around 120 head, he had to file with the state.
Just under the number where he'd be subject to state inspectors coming on his land.
He has cows and a herd that is not that big. Let it rest.
No.
You know it was big?
If you say the amount of animal feed, I swear, because I will cut your balls off myself.
Could use a little sustenance.
I love him.
Yeah.
Any fruit or salad, would you, Mr. Mosley?
I got tomato salad between two slices of bread right in front of it.
Thank you.
Thank you. If you're not gonna eat it, Reacher will.
Yeah.
How does a charity attract this much in donations?
Doesn't need donations when they could just print its own cash.
He's been buying everyone's silence. Kleiner has already bought their loyalty with the Kleiner Fund.
Yeah.
We need direct proof linking counterfeit cash to Kleiner, and we don't have it.
Why Margrave? There are dying towns all over.
I mean, really get people's attention and respect if you resurrect a dying town.
Margrave is perfectly located for distribution. Literally staying off the radar of cops with a much bigger presence on busier highways.
Wow.
Then he goes after the Secret Service agent's civilian brother. I mean, that seems like a major overcorrection.
Gotta be hiding something else.
Yeah.
It's the Coast Guard blockade. Blockades have been going on for a year.
On the radio.
Yeah.
Huge backlog of counterfeit cash overseas, making the whole outfit vulnerable to being caught.
And the kind of guys that buy this kind of product don't respond well to disappointment. Or they want to destabilize the U.S. economy. Panama, which a significant percentage of world trade passes through each year.
Reacher's mind's moving so fast.
Gray didn't commit suicide.
They fucking murdered him.
Oh, doctor.
I mean, we thought it was something much bigger than Margrave, and it seems like it's literally global.
Our family is not a democracy. You have no vote and no say.
What do you think?
Dang, Joe's intimidating.
I'm very sorry for what happened. I hope you can forgive me.
Your turn, Reacher.
Ooh, Reacher, you gonna say sorry?
No.
Oh, fuck.
Apologize.
Oh, he's gonna punch him again.
I'm sorry, the left side of his face doesn't look like the right.
Damn, Reacher.
You want to save your town, avenge Gray, good. Bad people should get what's coming to them. No apologies.
They're like,
Yeah.
She said she wanted dinner at 10, but instead she had it at 6. 10-6 is MP radio code for send civilian police. She doesn't trust talking about it on an unsecured line, and she's taking a shot at me for being a civilian now.
If she can't tell you where she is, how the hell are you gonna find her?
Won't be a problem.
She'll find Reacher.
Neely grew up broke, so she watches her money. She'll choose a decent discount hotel.
a jacket.
Just get a new jacket, man.
Near a place to eat that's reasonably priced and isn't a chain restaurant.
Just immediately guessed where she is.
And you knew I'd come to a bistro because my mother was French.
It's got the biggest sign.
Wait, so you aren't staying across the street?
Four Seasons.
Oh, what?
I'm in the private sector now. I've got mine.
What a turn.
Got beignets. Masticate on the move.
What a stud.
I like her.
So to speak freely?
Fine. You need a woman in your life.
Not that free.
The JW on your brother's punch list was an EPA investigator gunned down in his home.
Oh.
Murder weapon was a small caliber 9mm subsonic. The body was beaten like a piñata post-mortem.
Oh.
Happens more often than you think.
Yeah, so it's the same killers.
It's what they did to my brother.
You're gonna kill a whole lot of people, aren't you?
He already has.
Already started.
Memphis cop O'Coin? He said he's been waiting 5 years for a call from someone about this. The one that deals with the source is missing.
Great.
These people are connected and stone cold killers. If something happens to you, it would be like losing 2 friends, you know, given your size.
The feed.
He was ordering 18-wheelers full of animal feed when he doesn't need nearly that much.
Hell of a lot of animal feed, though.
Right?
That's why I like you, Neely.
Why are you so big?
Genetics. Beignet?
Kids should not be taking food from strangers.
Right?
Don't tell me there's been another murder.
Maybe.
No, it would have been better.
When Officer Gray died, they had to fix a cut on his head with makeup and putty, pull it up.
Yeah.
This is gonna be rough for her.
Oof.
Would you like me to go through these for you? Maybe I can find what you're looking for.
Thank you.
He's so sweet.
Yeah.
Could something have hit his head?
Truth be told, I never looked at the injury that way.
Can you?
Oh.
Now?
Oh, okay. There it is. You pick up microlacerations, which can often show the shape of the object causing the injury.
Wow.
Huh. Kind of look like a diamond.
It's that box.
Oh, I was thinking of the cane, the top of the.
Oh.
You're thinking of the design on the box?
Yeah. But she had that box a year before he died.
Right, so he could have been struck by it. So I think it was the cane.
Makes more sense.
Mind if we ask you some questions about the river?
I ain't got a license, so I ain't paying no fine.
Not hear about a license?
Really, you look government.
It's not technically wrong.
There's an empty oil drum right there, Pigpen.
Oil drum's cleaner than the river.
Well?
Took a big shit upstream, shit floated downstream, now all we got left is shit.
They have anything to do with animal feed?
Clarin chemical, not Clarin grain and seed.
Where you going?
You're boring.
You're boring.
EPA came through here years ago. Do you know what he did?
Nothing. Know why?
No.
He was killed.
So was this town.
Jeez. I was not expecting this pollution element.
Yeah, it's a lot of crime.
He had Wilkes taken out too before his polluting was uncovered.
Got a text from O'Coin. The CI's ready to meet.
Oh, she's just gonna confront him.
Miss Conklin, you come to clean out your desk?
Oh!
Taser, I swear to God, man, I'll take care of it. Roscoe, let's go.
Oh my God, Roscoe.
The hell is wrong with you? We've been playing cat and mouse with them. They were suspicious. And once you're in custody, they'll take you out like they tried to kill Reacher when they had him locked up.
They didn't try to kill Reacher.
It's true.
I gotta get you out of town.
Yeah, she needs to run.
Officer O'Coin.
This is my partner, Ribido.
Yeah, I don't trust that guy.
We got families. You let it go. This mess got fed you. It ain't worth our lives, too.
If it was worth my brother's life, it's sure as hell worth yours.
Don't worry about him. Unless he gets pissed at you, then worry about him.
You don't need to worry until it's time to worry.
You're not my boss anymore, remember?
I'm not doing this as your boss. I'm doing this as your friend.
Yeah, she's a huge target now.
As far as MPD is concerned, we aren't even here.
What about him?
I don't give a shit about you.
Okay.
Good enough.
It's like, I believe you.
So if you don't kill cops, who does?
He goes by the Viking.
A Viking?
You find the Viking, you found your shooter. Come on.
Okay. That was quick.
Says she doesn't want to be touched. She doesn't want to be touched. You earned it.
There's 2 cops.
Roscoe used Teal's head as a punching bag.
Good.
Good.
You gotta get out of town.
Already did.
What about the Tweed tornado?
Tweed tornado.
I go to the source after hours, see if I can get evidence that nails this thing down. Boy Scouts gonna do an illegal search? It's not like I'm killing someone.
He'll come around.
Got a lead on a shooter who took out an EPA agent digging into Kleiner.
I need you to promise me that you're not going to take out Teal without me.
When the time comes, I'll hold him while you hit him.
What a team.
Won't be seeing you for a while.
I guess not.
Bye, Reacher.
Bye, Roscoe.
Aw.
You like her.
How'd you know Roscoe was a woman?
From how you said her name?
I said her name normally. People behind this have reach. Can't just walk right in.
What the fuck?
Bro, hold on! They threatened to torch my family. They showed me a video of them cutting
All your weapons is fire!
You don't have to do this.
Oh, no.
Hold on! Wait, don't...
Fuck.
Shoot you real quick. I brought us a clean shot. Fast step.
Oh, come on. Smash it. Oh, no. Oh, fuck.
Who threatened you? I don't know that accent, but all I know, please.
Accents?
Please let me out.
They're all stuck.
Yeah.
If I do, you're going to jail, and they'll kill you inside. And then they'll come for your family, and you know what they'll do to them. It's your call.
What a call.
I know, Larry.
Oh my god.
Take a deep breath.
That was so dark.
Yeah. I mean, it was 100% accurate. Just the fact that he just started praying. God, every time they get close on a lead, something horrible happens.
You do not mess with the special investigators.
Wow. She climbed in here.
I'm gonna head back to Margrave.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, sirens.
Yeah.
It's a little small.
Do me a favor and walk away.
From the guys who killed your brother and tried to kill us?
Yeah.
I'm going back to Memphis. See what I can find out about the Viking. I'll call you when I know more.
I hope nothing happens to her, though.
I feel like she can handle her own for sure, though.
Be safe, boss.
You too.
I feel like no one's safe on this show.
That's true. Everyone close to Reacher gets killed at some point. Maybe that's why he just kind of just moves around by himself.
Back to the cows.
Yeah. He will not let this go.
Well, it's not Reacher.
Oh, yeah, no, this is Finley.
Yeah.
And I hope he's okay, too. So far, the Kleiner people seem to be...
One step ahead.
Yeah. All right. No alarm?
Yeah. Stressing me out.
I know.
Last time was the biggest jump scare.
Oh. Is that Kleiner?
Yeah.
Guess you're not pulling all the strings, huh, Kleiner?
That was like a Colombian necktie. Like they cut his throat and pulled his tongue out of it. All right. That was Reacher episode 5. What'd you think?
That was an intense episode.
Yeah.
I feel like there's a lot of tension. Obviously, Roscoe is pissed.
Yeah, I mean, Gray was essentially the most important person in her life at
Yeah.
a certain point. To find out that he was murdered, and then pretty, I would say,
definitive
that it was that guy with the, diamond cane.
Yeah.
So yeah, she was pissed. And I like how Reacher was just like, when Finley was like, oh, Roscoe used his head as a punching bag, he was just like, good. No need to apologize.
Yeah, and then we got the introduction of Neely.
Yeah.
I mean, seeing Neely for the first time.
Yeah, I believe that's her name. And she was badass, essentially.
Yeah, no, I mean, she was like a female Reacher.
Yeah.
She was kicking ass, taking names, but she is obviously very loyal to Reacher.
Very intelligent. It was super cool how Reacher was describing how he was going to find her. And then in actuality, it was how she found him.
How she led him to that cafe or whatever it
The
was.
bistro.
Yeah. So I really liked her a lot. I thought she was super cool and, like you said, intelligent. She cares about Reacher clearly. She's very loyal. And now she's kind of in the thick of it.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely much more personal to her now. It's not like she's going to help out for a little bit and then be done.
Yeah.
It seems like she's going to be in this until the end. I mean, she
Right.
might be, off doing different things.
Right.
But this is now personal to her because, I mean, she was almost killed.
Yeah, no, that was crazy. I was not anticipating that cop turning, and essentially, I mean, his family is being threatened. One of his family members was killed, it sounds like.
Oh, really?
They said something about the balls thing, so...
Oh, no, I thought
maybe they just threatened
they
it.
just showed him like a video of them cutting off balls or something. So, I mean, I didn't really trust that guy in the beginning, but not to the point to where it escalated.
Yeah.
He wasn't really involved. He was just afraid and threatened. So, yeah, I was not expecting him to just blow that guy's brains out.
And he doesn't even know who. He just said an accent, which, I mean, that could be a Southern accent.
Could be a Southern
don't
accent,
know.
but I think it has more to do with the South Americans.
Could.
Especially the way that Kleiner was killed. It was pretty graphic. I was trying to pay attention. It looked, I believe I'm right in saying a Colombian necktie is, you slit someone's throat and then you rip their tongue out from their throat.
I've never heard of that.
Okay, so regardless, they do things a little bit more extreme down in South America in terms of how they murder you.
Yeah.
So I think we were both in agreement that Kleiner was not the top dog. That he was maybe in Margrave, but that there was much greater forces involved.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. I know you're not surprised to see that he kind of wasn't at the top. This was like confirmation, but I am surprised that he got murdered.
I'm definitely surprised he got murdered.
Yeah, because I feel like he's held his own. He's not been like talking to the wrong people or anything, so I'm surprised.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely surprised that he got murdered, but not surprised that there's someone else who's actually in charge.
Right, which at this point then it's got to be people that we just don't even know about.
Right.
Because Kleiner, like we had seen from the beginning, we see his family, all of that, but we don't really have anyone above Kleiner that we've seen.
No, I don't think so. I think he was just in charge of Margrave, and like they kind of figured out Margrave just happened to be a very great distribution area, and whatever was on the radio, I was still not 100% sure, something about the Coast Guard blockade or something like that.
Yeah, so I think essentially it's like, I mean, I guess kind of what's happening now in real life, that you can't like import anything, so they're waiting for their counterfeit funds to come in to distribute them, and they can't because they're stuck out at sea.
Right.
So interesting how that pulled in. Just listening to that on the radio, they were obviously listening to that as kind of a distraction for what had just happened.
Right.
But I feel like this is just getting bigger and bigger by the episode.
Bigger and bigger. Somehow every single lead ends in someone getting killed.
Yeah.
But I feel like they're making progress. I mean, they're making progress just by the fact that more people keep dying. So eventually there has to just be only one person left.
Yeah.
But no, it was great that they find Gray's work, and he had done a tremendous amount of work for them to have many more leads to go off of.
Yeah.
But still not something concrete.
Right.
Although they needed something concrete against Kleiner. Now it's not about Kleiner anymore.
No. So I'm still thinking the feed is going to come into play.
I think the feed for sure. I feel like that there's not feed in there. I feel like Reacher's correct about the fact that he only had a certain number of cows to avoid inspection, but then not have suspicion for bringing in feed.
Right.
I feel like that's just how they're bringing in the cash.
Yeah.
But you know, they are somehow putting some more stuff together. I mean, they have the clue about the Viking, who is whoever was used to kill the EPA person.
Right.
It seems like Margrave is not the first place that they've done something like this.
Yeah.
Whatever, I forgot the name of the town, but whatever town that was, they just ruined it.
Right. It was like Chester or something?
Something like that.
But yeah, I mean, that guy was fishing in toxic waste.
Yeah. Just a line of, oh, the barrel's cleaner than the river, so
yeah.
I don't want to dirty up the barrel. I'll just throw my trash in the river.
Yeah.
So, I mean, clearly this is a huge operation.
Mm-hmm.
You're not just dealing with like someone who has control of a little town or something like that.
Right. Yeah. And I'm kind of bummed also we're not probably going to see any of Roscoe and Reacher for a little while.
Yeah. I mean, that was big. Roscoe now has a huge target on her back.
Yeah. I mean, from both sides. Clearly she was being targeted in her home to begin with, but now she's going to be taking care of the accountant's family.
Yeah. And hopefully that goes well. I mean, that's crazy to me that we still haven't done anything with the accountant yet.
Yeah, no, I think that it could be him. I think he could be like the top dog in this.
He could be. He could be the one who was pulling all the strings here in Margrave.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Kleiner could have been working for him or something like that.
Yeah, and he just was so like kind of innocent looking and whatever, kind of meek. So maybe he just like seems that way, but he's really like some psycho villain.
Yeah,
mastermind.
I mean, we've seen 4 people as killers. We know 3 of them in terms of Kleiner, Kleiner's son, and then the cousin, I believe, and how they were all kind of described as like marksmen because of the trophies that they had. But we did have a scene where there was 4 killers that could have been Paul. So still so many more mysteries to uncover.
Yeah.
Thankfully, I feel like the Gray files kind of replaced the files that they lost with Molly Beth.
Yeah.
I feel like was her name?
Mary Beth?
Mary Beth, something like that.
Yeah.
But I mean, things are exploding. We're in a situation now. The death of Kleiner is going to hit the town real hard. And I think his name's KJ, the Kleiner's son.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to come after Reacher.
Yeah. I feel like he's immediately going to blame Reacher for Kleiner's death. But yeah, I mean, that whole scene in that cafe too was really intense.
Yeah, that was a great scene.
Yeah.
But no, that was definitely super intense. So I really don't know what to expect next. I feel like this show always does a good job of surprising me. When I think that they're going to be going down this path, it just ends up in a dead body and then they end up going down this path.
Yeah.
Roscoe's on the outside. I don't even know how much of a help she's going to be. Because anywhere she shows up, like you said, she's going to be under attack of the police, whether they're corrupt or not, and then the actual bad people.
Yeah, who are clearly onto them being onto them.
Right, yeah. Finley is definitely upping up what he's willing to do. I like that line of like how he was willing to, the Boy Scout doing like an illegal search.
Yeah.
And he's like, at least I'm not killing people. And Reacher was like, well, you'll come around.
Yeah. I mean, it's going to happen. I feel like he's going to be put in a situation where it's going to have to happen.
Yeah.
But still, he's doing great.
He's doing great. Now, everyone's doing real well in terms of trying to figure this thing out. Another thing we have is still the 2 economic professors from Europe that are supposed to come back in a few days, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
That might be a bigger thing. Now that we know it's essentially a much more global operation.
Yeah, that's true.
Those economic professors might be key in the whole operation in terms of how they print the money or how they distribute it. Or, I mean, it's got to be very difficult to make counterfeit money and make it seem legit.
Yeah.
So there's so many more leads to go on. And I feel like we're kind of in a place where everyone's split up. Reacher's kind of on his own. I believe her name's Neely. She's off doing her more investigative work in Memphis. Roscoe's trapped in the motel.
And Finley is going to be kind of on his own as well.
Yeah.
And he needs to kind of hold his own in the station still.
Yeah, exactly. Because that guy, whatever, Teal.
Yeah.
He's going to be furious when she finds out that Kleiner's dead.
Yeah.
And he's going to want to make Finley go on some wild goose chase or something.
Yeah, because it's not even like Finley and Roscoe can like bounce things off of each other or cover for each other. Like, it's just Finley at this point.
You know what's interesting is I'm shocked that Kleiner's dead, but why? Did he fuck up?
Or people were getting too close to him, so they just killed him.
Yeah, like is whoever in charge, did they kill him just because Reacher just wasn't going away or something? So they're like, okay, well, we'll just stop this where it is and just move on to a different town or something.
I don't know.
Like, I don't know the Reacher books at all. I don't know how they kind of move from story to story. I don't know if they're encapsulated. I assume maybe every season is like a different thing. So I feel like the whole Margrave situation is going to wrap itself up and Reacher will just be on to the next town or something like that.
That was my assumption as well.
So I think there's only 8 episodes. This was 5, so we only have
3 left.
3 left. So things could really be escalating to the point where way more people die, a lot more loose ends are kind of finished, and maybe the overall story is more the global aspect, but maybe Reacher's moving on because whoever's in charge of the global aspect has just eliminated Margrave as a place worth investigating.
Yeah, or maybe they get caught. I don't know.
the bad people?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or killed
or something. I don't know. It's definitely getting very intense and I'm loving it.
Yeah, no, me too. This show is totally kept us engaged and I'm looking forward to the next episode.
Yeah, you got to be on your toes for sure. And especially once Reacher starts explaining something or going through something, he's just like, I'm going to say everything immediately and I'm not going to repeat it. So you better catch everything.
Yeah.
But it's great.
Yeah.
So if you'd like to see the full-length reaction to this, as well as everything else that we've reacted to, the link to our Patreon is in the description. If you'd like to interact with us on any other types of social media, all those links are in the description as well. And with that, peace everyone.
Bye.
Bye.